I'll start easy. What is it that makes Schulman Properties so special?
Schulman Properties is a little different than most real estate development companies. From when we first started out as developers, we thought real estate, we thought real estate, and we thought real estate, and along the way, we said there's more to it than just real estate. Over the years, we've learned that it's really about the experience. You create amazing world-class resort places, communities, and that gives you the backdrop to create and put you in a parasympathetic state when you're there, to like a meditative state. So for me, who for many years was a real estate developer, building homes, immense and all that, it's a much bigger picture, and it's about creating a better place for people and a better life for people. A great example is the residents of their own accord at our last one, Tuscan Highlands, talked about how significant it was for their survival through COVID, and so our product, which ends up being this community, family, is where people now live together. They know each other. Like one of the residents said, up till now, the only place we had to meet people and socialize was where we worked in an office. And our communities today, it's their socialization starts there. We're the only multifamily that has restaurants, and our restaurants are second to none.
Where am I? I'm at Becca's in Vegas. Now let's talk about the pizza, because that's what we do. I looked it up. I Googled what's near me. This place had pretty good reviews. It's in a gated community, so I don't even know I'm allowed in here. I am allowed in here, but it's like you need a code to get in. Look at this place. Get. You got a big screen TV. It's delightful in here, Spider. One bite, everyone knows rules. Here's the pizza. People always say, no good pizza in Vegas. I like it in there too. Sports bar, they got bubble hockey. It's just a wonderful day to be alive in this community, to be honest. I feel like in Pleasantville. One bite, everyone knows rules. Very cheesy. Surprisingly decent undercarriage.
And where people congregate and communicate, and then it becomes far more than just a place to live. There's constant activity. Everything I thought of and we did was with the mindset of, how do I get people together? How do I design that spa jacuzzi so it's conducive to sit around? How do we create the fire tables so that we can sit around? How can we create the spaces that keep people together? And it applies to every inch of the property. And so that's kind of what we do. And so now everything we do has to do with how people live and how they prosper and so forth.
So tell me a little bit about the community that you built in Tuscan Highlands. What are some of the things that define the essence of the community? You've got Becca's, you've got the Wellness Center. Talk a little bit about all the different amenities specifically that you did build into Tuscan Highlands.
Okay. So first and foremost is probably Becca's, the restaurant. It's where people, they meet almost on a nightly basis. They're watching the Golden Knights play hockey. They're watching the Raiders play football. They're having trivia night and bingo night, and Sunday brunches are beyond big. And it's just a place where everyone can relax, enjoy, and socialize. And because of those activities, they all get to know each other. Versus going to some bar or some restaurant, you sit at your table, and you communicate with whoever you might have gone there with. But here everybody becomes friends. And the difference between what we create and a typical multi-family or condo is, you're lucky if you know two residents in a building. Nobody knows anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody because they're together all the time.
You have this successful project in Tuscan Highlands, and now you want to do it bigger and you want to do it better, and that takes us to Illumina at Raiders Way. What are some different things that you're going to find at Illumina that didn't exist at Tuscan Highlands?
Tuscan Highland Beach Club, I've been told over and over and over again, so it's not quoting me, has no equal. It is top real estate people and visitors come. I'd much rather be here at this beach club than any on the strip. While at Raider Way, we're going to bring it to another level. It is going to be that much more lush. We're going to be that much more tropical, which we are, replacing olive trees with giant med fan palms, and just it's going to blow you away. And we looked at everything we did at Tuscan, which was obviously very, very, very successful in our goal. And how do we improve it? That was one way. Another way is we're doing a restaurant, and that's more my wife. My wife, by the way, she has a 20-year, very, very favorable, recognized background in the hospitality business. And so she has created a couple of things at Tuscan that we now bring, and she brings, and improves them even more so at Raider Way. Again, the beach club, and then going back to the beach club on Saturdays and Sundays and Sunday brunch, it's packed. Everyone is out there, and it's life changing, or at least week changing. And after, we got a lot of hard working people there, and when they come back to relax and enjoy, just changes their life. The health club, again, we bring it to another level. The health club is being designed, one with state-of-art equipment, tech equipment that doesn't exist in any health club in the country today. And again, everything is with community and classes. We got yoga, we got Pilates. So there's constant classes, constant people together. You got wine and yoga, wine and cheese and yoga and stuff like that. What we've also done for learning, again, keep learning how to better create the experience for our resident, is that we have staff totally different than 100% of any multifamily in the United States. In that we don't just talk about lifestyle, we really create it. We have a lifestyle director, an assistant lifestyle director. We also bring in a fitness and wellness director. And then we'll bring in a team of fitness and lifestyle associates, so that when you're coming home, you go, wait a minute, did I go out of town? Am I in Hawaii? Where am I? What is this service? This is a 5-class resort. So again, it's the experience, and as we learn better how to do it. What I didn't mention also, we're going to have this unbelievable restaurant, and in addition, we're going to have on the 3rd floor a private lounge for our residents that's going to be beyond anything we've ever done. So we've created now 2 media rooms where residents could have private parties and private catering and a networking space. Exactly. We've created networking, and all from messages we've gotten from the residents in our prior Tuscan Islands and South Beach of what they really would like to see, and so the networking area will be where we could have great lecturers and networking on a weekly basis, and residents and so forth.
For as many people as Schulman Properties hires and all the fantastic staff that you guys have across all of your different properties, the Schulman Properties team is actually relatively small given the magnitude of work that you guys do. Talk about the family environment that you guys have and your partnership with Enclave, in which your wife runs and everything like that.
Yeah, so I've been fortunate that, I married my wife 22 years ago with a phenomenal marriage over all these years. But she also happens to be very, very talented with a great background in hospitality and lifestyle. And so for the last 20 years, and including through today, we made a deal. You dedicate your life or your time and everything to philanthropy, where you've known all the many honors and how recognized she is. And I'll try to figure some way to earn a living so we can eat and live in a fairly nice place. We decided that we wanted to introduce the restaurants as the community place into our multifamily, bingo, there she is, and she's a superstar. And for example, she opened among many places with Cirque. So I had this idea of changing multifamily and creating a real lifestyle, not make believe, but I had no clue what it was. We were going to figure out what it is, and we went out and hired one of the largest companies in the country, and I'm going, this is not working. And then I told my wife, I'll do it. She says, no you won't, I'm going to do it. So it ends up, it's a passion, you can't find anyone better at it, and it keeps evolving. So now she puts together a second to none team to be able to perpetuate and create this lifestyle. So we both get lucky with our passions and so neither of us have a job. We don't work. She's doing the funnest thing in the world. I'm doing the funnest thing in the world. I can't tell you how many people I know my age, been beyond successful, have no clue what to do. I got lucky. And I'm a CPA by background, and they have a giant company called Watt Companies that is just shutting down. They've been around since the 40s. And Scott Watt, the chairman, is my best friend for 50-something years. And a guy by the name of Brian Brzezinski was for years their CFO and then became president of their multifamily. And when he called me one day, say, today's my last day at Watt, I says, great. Tomorrow's your first day at Schulman. And so, boom, off of that, I got the missing link because, and it's that finance that makes or breaks you. So that changes the whole dynamic of what we do and so forth. Plus, he can do all those things that I no longer do. Then I get lucky again. And there's a property management company that was managing our property, and there was a regional manager by the name of Cassie Trujillo, who happens to be tops in this city, period, in that property management and that whole sector. I say, Cassie, let's go to dinner at Spago. She said, what do you have me here for? Well, no, just have dinner. What do you want to drink? So, have another one. I said, Cassie, I got a good idea. You leave Pinnacle or Cushman and Wakefield where they are today, and you come with me, and you'll be more wealthy and have more fun than you ever had in your life. Bingo! Key components. You can't touch us. All right. Then we fill in a little more with a guy, Ed, that came out of the hedge fund business and finance, because finance is everything when the day's over, and comes on board. And then I have Joe Gorder with me, who's been with me 15 or 20 years running the construction. So we're not huge, but we have a strong team. And however more we do in the future, we just got to fill in the Indian pieces. We got the management taken care of, and we're going to be around for years and years and years and years, and years and more years to come.
So, how old are you at the time we were shooting this?
Today?
Today.
58. Oh shit! I got dyslexia. 85. I get it backwards all the time.
And so you talk about these different projects that you're doing. Raiders Way, which launches in 2023, if I'm not mistaken.
Raiders Way is under construction, and we will start leasing in around April, May of next year.
And Flamingo, which will open up in 2024. When do you plan on potentially slowing down?
I'll tell you my model. You figure it out. All right. Younger next year, stronger at 100. I'm going to be around a long time. And I don't know anything about it. There's nothing more fun. I will never slow down.
Discuss the partnership with NADG a little bit.
Yeah. So in our business in particular, and most businesses, takes huge amounts of capital. And with probably no exceptions, that's a major component of growth and being in the real estate development business, whether you're a company doing 50 million, 100 million, or something in the billions. And so over the years in the past, we used to go out and raise dollars and find partners and stuff, which is typical. And I got to a point where I said, I don't want to do that anymore. And particularly after we built Tuscan, so let us focus on what we can do better than anybody else on the planet, and let's create a partnership with a money source, with people, and fortunately with people in the real estate business, so we absolutely speak the same language, and I happen to have run across NADG probably 2.5 years ago, and we would have, they're located in West Palm Beach, besides Canada, but the guys are here now in West Palm Beach, and we like to go to South Beach. And so I've met with them 2 or 3 times over the years, just chatting and talking about. And they had made a business decision to start to move into and diversify into multifamily. And they got hold of major brokerage firms here and asked for some recommendations. And we got lucky that they recommended us. And so we were able to put together a joint venture partnership where their role is primarily to contribute investment dollars to provide the financing for our projects. And our role, like I said, is to create what nobody else creates.